ready? I didn't hear about that. Okay, we can talk about that later.
All right. Welcome to Serving It Raw with the Side of Tea podcast with Brittany Renee. Today I have my friend Terica here with me. Y'all, I'm so excited because we're going to be discussing thriving in our 30s, navigating relationships and love.
Ooh. You will want to have that conversation today, but cool.
Welcome to the couch.
Hey, girl, hey.
All right, so the tea for today is women in their 30s are more aware of who they are and what they have to offer. They are no longer waiting for immature men to call back or playing games with suitors who aren't a good match. So, we have to start our icebreaker. So our icebreaker today is, what is your ideal relationship when it comes to a man?
Definitely wouldn't say traditional, because I'm not trying to stay at home, cook, clean, and, not trying to do that. But I don't know. I would look for something definitely more so on the like 50-50 side. Like we both reciprocate the same thing. I don't want it to where one person is doing more than the other. Okay. So what would you say?
Mine
really get to describing the type of man I want to be a relationship for.
Mine is the same. I do want to do 50-50. But I want to have fun. Like, I want a man we can have fun.
Yes.
Like, he's financially stable. I'm financially stable. He willing to take care of all of us. Love my child as he is. Just so much. I'm God fearing.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be.
And I feel like if that's at the top, like, especially like a God fearing man, if that's like at the top of the list, and that's like his main focus, because we are like praying women, like we're gonna get like the desires of our heart if our men come already like, you know what I'm saying? Like he just know what to do without. I don't even want to tell you. I just want you to just be able to know. I know it's like a thing like, oh, I can't read your mind. But I feel like, of course, in the beginning, once we get to learn each other and stuff, though, like, you should be able to, like, you know what I'm saying?
I just want it all.
Everybody. I want everything. I just don't want to stay at home and cook and clean. Like, I will cook and I will clean, but I just don't want to be like a stay at home one. Like, it's never been, I don't know. There's never been something I wanted to do because I'm always, like, I just want my own money. I don't want to have to ask you for anything.
I agree with that. Like, I used to have like discussions about this with one of my friends because she used to always say like, oh, if a man can't give me this, then I'm not gonna be bitch. I'm like, well, you a trick? I used to ask like, you prostituting? Cause like,
but I kind of get it.
I said,
you saying if he can't do such and such, like as in what, like spend money or like just money? Okay. Okay. Well, like money. No. I thought she was just speaking like in general. Like,
and that's not even like
if he can't communicate with me, no. He can't, you know what I'm saying?
And that's not even like on like a relationship. Like I haven't even gotten into a relationship status with you. Like we just like probably just doing stuff, but you just feel like in order for him to get that, you might give me some money, like drop off some money. But then I be feeling like, bro, like like it's like you selling Gucci. At that point, that's really what it is. Like I get, like y'all want nothing for, you know what I'm saying. But if you
eventually he may feel that way, but it just depends on how much he really, because he may have it.
But I'm saying like, because then at that point it's like he can throw that in your face. Yeah, like I just gave you all this money, so you about to break this off. Yeah. Like you ain't never throw nothing in my face.
No, that's true. Because they will use that against you.
So let's get this thing started. All right. So I think like it's so different. Like I remember when we first met. We were still on our teens. And things were just so different.
Late teens.
Yes. Like I was there. I remember when you met me and we first started like kind of talking about relationships and stuff, like I was definitely like testing a lot of waters.
You were.
And I was enjoying myself.
You was definitely
testing
you were inspiring me because I was just on my single, you know what I'm saying? I had just become single. I'm like, That looks very interesting. I don't know how to do that. But you had it all mapped out into this one.
Yeah. I did.
Cut it off.
I did. I had it all mapped out.
Yeah. It's like you had something for every occasion. Like it's like you was going this place, you had this, you were going, okay, damn, this bitch. And we had names for them.
Yes.
Like we barely use a real name. It was just like such a such, such a such, such a such. But, yeah.
I tell people at that point I did believe in having hope stages. Now I just believe like no, I don't. And I think as I grew up,
no,
yeah.
Damn, it's too late. I can't have a stage. Damn.
I don't know. I just be feeling like now. I think once because I'm like in this. I really believe that women, even as much as we want to be like a male,
yeah,
we kind of
to a certain extent,
to a certain extent, we struggle in certain places that men don't struggle,
and that's why I feel like it's meant for us to be together. Like it's not meant for us to be single. Like I feel like if you single, that's just you like learning yourself, figuring things out. But it's like at some point, this whole independent women, independent man type shit. Like we need each other to like bounce off each other. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the woman can help the man in areas that he may need help in, and vice versa with the woman. Like if it's like me, I'm a very aggressive. Mm-hmm. So me personally, I would need a man to help me tone it down. If you can't tone it down, then you can't. You really can't. Because now I'm feeling like I'm more masculine than you. Mm. Because you're not, I don't know, like you just have to, you gotta make me feel a certain type of way for me to be like, okay.
Make you feel like a woman.
Yes.
Bring out the soft side.
Yes, it's only one person that's been able to do that. And it's like, I
don't know. I just like really, I don't feel like, at a certain extent, I feel like women can play the role as a man. I do, because I play it.
Yeah.
But I do feel like
the role is like having your cake and eating it too. Okay.
I do.
I get what you're saying.
But then at the same time, I was a woman, so I had emotions, and my nurturing side would, pop in sometimes and be like, okay. So not realizing, okay, sometimes I forget what role I'm in at that moment. Yeah. So like it's kind of hard because sometimes I nurture. But girl, I was listening to Megan Thee Stallion album.
I didn't hear it.
And she talked about how men now do too much kissing and telling. And that is so true. I can see that. Like, I'm like, y'all talk too much. Mm-hmm. Why? Mm-hmm. Like, we think it's us.
They hurt.
No.
They hurt. They don't want to say that. Yeah. But they hurt.
And that's what she said. She was like, because you hurt, now you kissing and telling. Like, what?
But then call us crazy.
Exactly. We crazy. But you kissing. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. So, do you feel that your priorities in dating change from your 20s to your 30s? So we just talk about that.
A lot. A whole lot. I don't feel like I had many standards. At least, I don't think I did in my 20s. I feel like now that I'm seriously trying to date again for real, like, it's certain things I will allow and certain things I won't. Because it was a lot I used to allow. And clearly it hasn't worked. So it's definitely hard putting those boundaries up. But I feel like it's gonna pay off in the end to a certain extent. I don't know. I be still balancing and trying to but definitely still want to be able to value. I just feel like should I? But I don't know. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? But then I get to that point where I feel like, damn, I'm still single. Like for real, like I'm not the problem.
That's how you feel the same way.
I'm not the problem fully. You get what I'm saying? So I'm just like, like what is it? Like so
I know mine has definitely changed. And I think what really helped mine change was Carson.
Yes, of course, kids do that too. Mm-hmm.
But then two, what helped me change a lot was I was 29 because I turned 30 when I had Carson. So I was 29, and a guy that I was talking to, I had went out for my birthday. Me and one my so-called best friend had went out of town. That's it.
Yes, you did.
And yeah, went out of town for my birthday, and she slept with him.
Yep.
I got out the shower and she was.
Yep.
So after that, it was like your standards gotta change.
Yeah, you can't just.
Yeah, like I just can't. And I was 29, and then I had ended up going out of town later on that year, and I told one of the guys I was messing with that I liked him.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, no, I'll just look at you as a friend. And I'm like, okay, see, now your standards gotta change.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I cut everybody off.
Mm-hmm.
And started talking to one person, another person.
I was talking to all these men pregnant. Yeah, that's okay.
And one nigga, and I get pregnant. I had to let everybody go. Yeah, I got pregnant. Mm-hmm. So I think that's what really kind of stood out to me because I feel like at that moment, my best friend didn't respect me.
Right.
Neither one, and he didn't respect me. Yeah. So it was just like, dang, like y'all did this in the same house. Like while I was in the shop, like I wasn't gonna come out. And it still wasn't like a problem. Like it wasn't like you took him in your room and you did it. Y'all literally was where I'm in. So as soon as I got out the shop, that's all I see.
Oh man.
So like at that
girl, listen, I'm telling you.
At that point, it was just like
shit.
Priorities like
that. That been my favorite nigga. Don't that been my favorite.
But it was. Ooh, but still, it just
bless you,
Lord. Lord.
Okay.
Yes. So I do think that mine definitely changed after that. It was just like
your experiences definitely would change your perspective on things sometimes. Like, like our experiences, this is not what I like, so I'm gonna change some shit up. Yeah. Because sometimes we think we want something, right? Then we get it, we're like, damn.
But I think it also taught me like friends with benefits.
Like, there's no such thing.
There's no such thing. And
people like unless you are an emotionally unavailable person, then it could work for you. Because you have some women that's not emotional. Like they can do some shit without getting their feelings attached, and so is the men. So if those two people find each other, that could possibly work. But I feel like still on down the line because sex, that's where it gets
complicated.
Yeah.
So complicated.
Because you're my boyfriend.
You're my man.
You're my man.
You sleeping with me? We together. You told me.
I don't care what you said or what you told them. Right. We got that. Right. So
that's my ex.
I don't care.
I don't my exes.
All you niggas on my social.
Why am I?
No. Thanks. Like, I'm sorry.
That's real though.
It will get fishy because of that.
Yeah. And then too is like all this time I tell people now when people tell me like, oh, I've been messing with this guy for all these years. Bro, he like you. Ain't no guy. You ain't all them years. Like ain't no guy just about to. I just really it's too many people.
I'm trying to put my business out there like that. But they'll do it. Okay, I wouldn't say he won't like you. But he won't. But that doesn't necessarily mean he'll commit.
No, I don't think he'll commit to you.
Right.
But I think he has some type of feelings.
Some feelings are there for sure. But as far as like wanting more, because I feel like we tend in situations like that with friends with benefits, women we tend to want more before the men. Yeah. In some situations. You know what I'm saying? Because most of them, it be the man on some like, oh, let's see where this can go. It's like, nah, we won't even try to do it. But most of them is definitely the woman that's like, oh, okay, so what we doing? Type shit.
Yeah, after 5-6 years, we doing it. So what's up? What do you want to do? So
We go together.
We go together.
We don't need money. I'm just trying to see.
Exactly.
Like,
I'm just trying to see what's going on.
yeah, but
yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. So, with your priority changing, what do you think are some common challenges that we face as women when navigating dating in our 30s?
stand on business. That's very hard to do when you changing your standards and your boundaries because you've been doing something that you're used to doing for so long. Then you gotta change it so you can get because you see what you've been doing ain't work for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now you gotta switch it up. And this switch up is very uncomfortable because this is new. So you're trying to do it and it's not working out. So it's easy to slip back into the same thing because with this new thing that you're doing, it's hard. It's standing on business, especially with somebody that you necessarily, want to talk to or want to keep in your life. It's when it gets hard. To stand on business.
So are you saying like somebody who maybe you had a past thing with or something like that?
A past thing with, or yeah, it could be a past thing. Maybe it didn't work out because he wasn't doing ABCDEFG, right? And now he's trying to spin the block. And it's like, you gotta do this in order for this to happen. You know what I'm saying? Or it could be somebody that you're currently dealing with too. Like, okay, this is what I put on the table for this to be. And then it's like, okay, if he messed up, should I cut him off or should I just let it keep happening? But it's like, okay, I'm just stand on business, right? So
I agree with that.
yeah, I feel like that's the tricky part.
I agree with that. I also think like the hardest part is just figuring out what my triggers are when it comes to relationships.
I don't know, people, but yeah.
So like when certain things happen, I'm like that bothers me. So I know that's a trigger for me. And now I want to know like I got to get to the root of why this is a trigger.
Okay, I get that.
So like just because I don't want to go into my next relationship and then I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. But I do know, and I definitely agree, like with the standing on business. I recently had to tell somebody I used to mess with. One used to always be like, yeah. I had to tell him like, don't ever talk to me like that. Me and him don't ever we don't even talk to each other.
Dang, I fell out.
He came to we were at homecoming recently last year, and girl, I was asking like, what's wrong with you, girl? You just like went out. It was like me and you ain't never like we wasn't nothing. We were never friends. And all this blah 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 blah. It was just crazy.
What happened?
I don't even know because I had a baby and I've been at home. I don't even be going to these things.
And
yeah, so it's just crazy.
Maybe that's what pissed him off. You had a baby.
Oh, we knew. We was the first one to know out of everybody. But when I talked to another guy about it, he told me he was like he hurt. He was like you did something or somebody had told him something that hurt him. It's like, but that's hurt right there. That's real hurt.
You don't have no.
Somebody told me that they think that it was the other that was talking. So I said that kiss and tell thing. Yeah. But the crazy part is like I don't even know what the other one said because I definitely ain't talking to him.
Right, now you being petty.
Like, boy, I got over there. And the baby daddy. Oh no. But I did, I do, I'm big now on saying no. And
that's a hard one too.
No, and you're not going to talk to me like that. So, my last conversation with him was one of those things where it's like, you know what, this bothered you at homecoming, so you need to say something.
You talking about say something to him?
Yeah.
Right? Oh, okay.
And so I told him, don't ever. Don't you ever.
What did he say? He never replied back.
Oh, he read it, though. But I ain't mad at it.
Now you making him read.
He read it. But I just want you to know. We ain't never got to talk again. But I just think some guys, just get a little too disrespectful for no reason. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's still, regardless of what the situation is, you don't want me to disrespect you, don't disrespect me. Type of thing. But it is something that I am working on is the no. Big on no.
No to like just in general, no, or no to like spinning the block. No.
Spinning the block, or just no. I'm good with it. I'm straight good. And if I do spin the block, I just want you to know it's just spinning the block, and this could never be nothing else. Because when I tried to, it was nothing.
I think for me, if I spin the block, if feelings are involved, I can't spin the block. Cause this year back my man. I mean, I don't see. But if it's somebody who, you know what I'm saying, we ain't even made it to that feeling point, like I spin the block good. You know, not again. So it'd be hard for me to just like, all right, I'm spinning the block and this is just what it is now. Like, oh, would you consider my boyfriend? You know what I'm saying? Like, so
me, I spent the block.
then I don't know how to say my feelings. I don't know how to. See, I
used to be like, not the lovey-dovey, but I will like spend the night. But I got over it. He was like, you just gonna be? I'm like, yeah. No type of feeling about it, like, went home, went to bed. Like, seriously. Because I'm just like, you know, when I guess my biggest thing is when the opportunity was given, you didn't take it.
Yeah.
So now I don't want it.
Yeah.
So if I spend a block,
I still want that.
Yeah.
I just don't want that.
Yeah. And you know, it ain't nobody else I go to get that, so I'm just gonna come.
Cause we go together.
We go together.
Back together.
It's my man.
So I just don't know. But baby, I'm finna cuddle. I'm finna be real comfortable. He gonna be like,
yeah, I'm just gonna cuddle.
It's just me gonna be looking for him like, you ready for me to leave? Where you finna go? You see what I'm saying? That's my problem.
I'm good. I really am. I am looking for. I do want to be in a relationship, but not with nothing.
Real shit.
I don't know nobody else. I'm good. That's just where I'm at.
I feel.
Do you feel like even with you dating, like you got kids? So how do you handle that? Like,
You nobody meeting my kids until we had a conversation that this what we doing. Like, oh, we are exclusively together. You know what I'm saying? Now, okay, you give me my kids, because now at this point you my man for real. Like the other one was just a fake. You know what I'm saying? When you my fake man, you know what I'm saying? No kid. Right. But when you my man, I don't care about you seeing my kids. I don't like that won't bother me because I know that you are about to be in my life. You know what I'm saying? But some temporary shit, nah. My kids really ain't really seen me when nobody look at it within this day and time. Up until recently, they have been seeing someone, but not us together like that. It's just been like, oh, I'm having company, and they see that it's a guy. Right. But other than that, they really ain't seen me like with nobody except that. So that's why I'm just like, yeah. I just don't, especially my daughter, like I don't want her to feel like, just because I'm feeling like I'm in my dating stage, she don't need to see everybody that I'm dating. You know what I'm saying? Be dating. Exactly. So
I'm big on that too. Like,
when the kids come first,
yeah,
dating.
That is
like hands down. Like if you want to see me, you finna wait till I put. You know, they gonna come first. Right. They are the first priority, especially if I'm, you know, they with me. And if a man can't respect it, then I'm like.
But I don't be understanding because it's some men who have kids and they still don't respect it. And I just be like, so I just told you that I'm about to do this, or Carson's at home, so I don't want you to come over because Carson's here. Carson's not here, then maybe. But then too, I just don't want them spirits in my house, so I'm just gonna come to you because you can have all them spirits in your house, but you ain't coming over here.
Not good.
But like some of them just be like, oh well, you know, I had her say I can sleep on the couch. I said, didn't I just say?
Right, so don't your kids have to go to bed? I mean, this
Right.
who are you?
I'm like, so you think my child gonna wake up in the morning and see you on the couch? I'm his uncle.
Not
So
the uncle. Not the uncle.
This is not the
you know that. You know it. You know it. We ain't gonna talk about it, but you know he's play that, baby.
Like,
Everybody, the uncle or the goddaddy or the brother.
Yeah, like this is not.
Why are you doing that?
Uncle?
You're not sleeping with your uncle.
Exactly. I'm not gonna sleep with
You're
my.
not sleeping with your brother, baby.
Like,
Don't say that. Just be like mommy's friend.
Right.
I rather you say mommy's friend or mommy's company, something like that, versus like, oh, that's your uncle to lie. But then you walk around the corner, you see uncle and mama playing, so you think that's okay. You know what I'm saying?
I was just like, okay, so yeah, we're not gonna do that. So,
Uncle.
Uncle.
Who even told you since we like my house?
Exactly.
Why you can't go home?
It's crazy out here. Crazy.
Maybe the audacity.
Yeah. I just think that men just get too comfortable.
But sometimes we do allow them to get comfortable.
Yeah.
Sometimes it be what we do. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we do allow them to come in and do certain things, and that's when the standards and the boundaries come. It's just like, oh, I'm not gonna go for that, because sometimes we don't know what we like until it's done for us.
Right.
And some men don't like this shit. They don't.
I don't know. That's true. And then sometimes we don't realize.
We don't.
What we did, like what, you know what I'm saying?
Or could have very naive to a situation, especially if you really like a person for real. Right. Everybody on the outside see it, but you don't see it. Then eventually, once that died down, you're just like, oh shit, why ain't nobody tell me? And it's like, bitch, I ain't no problem. But you know, when you first in love, let me tell you something. When he's my man, I don't give a fuck what you see in the beginning. Don't tell me shit, because I don't believe you. Okay? Like, what you mean? He did what? Now give me about 3 weeks, 3-4 weeks. But them first little couple, babe, I am in love.
I don't know. I be believing people.
Depending on what it is. So let me stop front. I ain't stupid. Don't play with me. Depending on what it is. You get what I'm saying? Like, I definitely be like, oh, they nigga got me fucked up. Like, if you come with proof, you got messages, you got pictures, you got videos, shit like that. But if it's some like petty shit, like, I'm not gonna be quick to be like, oh.
I definitely am a firm believer that I don't really go to my friends about certain stuff when it comes to them. Unless I have proof. Because I don't know how like all my friends gonna react to it. Because some people do be like, oh, I don't care, but then you come to them and you care. So it's a whole different thing or whatever. But for the most part, like, I do go to my friends for advice when it comes to relationships sometimes. I know what friends to go to, and I know what friends I can't go to for certain things. But half the time, too, in my 20s, I knew all that wasn't nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, 2 of them married, so I knew it.
I cannot.
Just being realistic, like 2 of us. So I knew you weren't, you know what I'm saying? So even the fact that you.
And I just had this conversation with one of my friends. Like, she was saying the same thing. She's like, I mean, once I know that, there's no reason for me to get anything else attached. Like, I don't expect much from this situation because I already know the situation. Right. You get what I'm saying? But see, I'm the problem though, because me, now you got 2.
Right. But it depends, because, you know, with one of my situations, they were not married when I met them.
Okay.
So, which is the one that I just felt like that was my person.
Yeah.
You know, and then they got married, as, you know what I'm saying, we continued to mess off. And I think that's what kind of pissed me off the most at homecoming, because I'm like, how the hell you mad at me? And you done got married on me, y'all done had a baby, You got all this stuff, and you still expecting me to be loyal to you,
To you.
even if I was to step out.
That be the problem.
How
you
is it expecting me to be loyal to you when you done did all this? Like, I can't, you know what I'm saying? It's no way possible that you even think that. And if you do, that's selfish as hell.
Very.
You know what I'm saying?
Very.
And
they are selfish.
I just felt like both of them, y'all was the most selfish ones I ever messed with, because not one time, which I could have been the petty girl and said, you know, maybe I need to go talk to the, you know, such and such. Or I feel like
you never did that though.
I just feel like sometimes, like,
it's not
bro, that ain't even work all that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you still chose to continue to talk to that person. So you already know.
I'm somebody else. Who knows how many
others. So that's what I'm saying. Like, so I don't expect much from y'all because you already showed me who you was at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's still like, I don't know, like, what you expect from me. And I had to learn that, like, even in my 30s. It took me a minute, Terica, because anytime any of them would get mad at me, I would apologize. And I'm like, what the fuck? It wasn't until, like, recently where I was just like, what the fuck were you apologizing for? You owe none of them an apology. Like, you can play the field. They at home, they go to sleep by somebody every night. You don't. So you still single. You owe them nothing.
Right.
So why do you feel that you owe them every apology when they found out that you talked to this person or when you talked to that person? You didn't owe them anything.
Right. Because they weren't loyal to you during the time doing all this. So
and they weren't loyal to each other.
Exactly.
That's the other problem. Like, you worried about this one, but you weren't even loyal to this one. Because if that was your friend, like you said that was your friend after the fact, you wouldn't even.
You wouldn't do none of that.
Nah, I'm good.
Nah, facts.
I wouldn't even try to talk to you.
It even make you be like, damn, on some regretting type shit. But it's like, no, you know, I be going back and forth with that myself. Like, damn, like, I want to regret talking to this person, regret even And I be like, nah, see, like, you need to, like, go through this so you can learn. You know what I'm saying? Like, learn about yourself. Just learn in general. Like, I feel like everything is like a learning experience. So.
Yeah, and it is. And I think, too, with women sometimes, like, I know with me, my biggest thing in my 20s was really kind of, when I hurt, I wanted them to hurt, too. So I knew, like, how below the belt I could hit to make them hurt.
Son, my mouth is a motherfucker.
Yeah.
You piss me off? Yeah. And I'm working on it, though. Because I know it's not always the best thing to do, right? But for me, I know I can't physically put my hands on you, so the only other way I can hurt you is I'm talking about nigga. Like, yeah.
Well, now I think that I'm just like in a place where I'm never gonna put myself in a situation where I mess with anybody. Like, I just know. Like, I'm just there. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as you tell me that you can get married, then I'm just out the door, because where did this girlfriend come from? Where did this fiance come from? Like, I'm done. I want somebody for myself. And that's just in a place, like, I never want Carson to think that it's okay to treat a woman that type of way. So I would want examples around him to reflect what is really supposed to, you know, what is love really supposed to look like. So, like, when I hit my 30s, really 29, I was just like, this shit is for the birds. Like, heck no.
I ain't gonna hold you because I'm such a relationship type girl. I've never seen myself single all this time. I was like, I'm gonna be single a couple, you know, I'm gonna give myself a couple years, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be back in struggle. It's real. Yeah.
It is. And I'll be trying to figure out, like, where you meet them at. You know?
Because the way I work in mommy and go home, well, he gonna come back at my door.
Yeah. That's my thing. I just be trying to figure out, like, where.
I'm not saying
I go to church and every man coming there be with a woman. So I'm like, oh, can't find him here. I guess. Can't find him here, but let me try somewhere else and figure out where I'm going yet. But definitely ain't trying to find him at my job. We never done that shit.
We go back to them lessons learned.
Yeah.
Because no. Yeah.
It's it's
This
hard.
not where it's at.
Yeah.
I think that's my problem. I took some
So you think it's like karma?
maybe. That's what I be going back to. I be like, damn, is this like it?
But before I met any of them, I'd never messed with nobody. So that's why I'm like, if this can't be, I be asking too. I'm like, dang, like, how do I do? Like,
Nah, for real, I be like, dang, should I have like left that situation? Because you already know what situation I'm in. I'm like, should I have left that situation alone? And I have like did that.
I don't know.
It's like, you know, why am I not getting what I feel like I deserve?
Yeah.
Like, at this point, okay, I've learned my lesson. I know what to do and what not to do. I just feel like the right one. It's like you gotta just come and just.
I don't know. Sometimes I think that God, like the list that we have or the type of man that we want. I heard somebody say like, "Are we that type of woman?" And so
Most of the things that I would say is on my because like I said, I like to reciprocate, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I also feel like a man should lead in anything.
I agree.
Right? So if I'm in a situation, I'm feeding off your energy. So whatever you're giving me, I'm gonna give you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So with my list, it's definitely for me, it's what I know I can give.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I know I can do this. I know I can do this. Like if it's something where I feel like I can't do, like I don't know, when it gets to that point, like if it's something that needs to be done in their relationship, I'm willing to work on it. But we both have to know that tomorrow is not gonna be fixed. You get what I'm saying? Like
I agree. I don't know. Because I be trying to figure out the same thing. I be thinking about karma messing with them. I do.
yeah.
But then I just be like, but no, like you can't like I'm I'm one of those like I'm just trying to
How long is karma though? Because that was so long ago.
It
You get what I'm saying? It's just like, okay, does karma have an end today?
Yeah. It was a long time.
Then it also just get you to the point of just being just like hopeless, like, okay, it's probably been working. But then you start getting in your head.
Well, I'm still
I'm definitely still romantic. I'm definitely still
a hopeless
romantic.
romantic. I am.
I definitely feel like it's gonna happen, but when I do get in my head and get in my moments, I'm just like, damn, is it really going to happen for me? Or am I gonna always be just on this fairy tale type thing in my mind? You know?
I just think I know for sure it's still some things that I need to work on as a woman.
For sure. So maybe that's all up because I definitely know
It is some things that I do want to work on.
I strongly believe in having that partner though. That's what it's like that partner can help you.
Yeah, I just told somebody that.
Yeah, like you have that partner because it's just like he can help with the things that you're lacking in, and you can help with the things he's lacking in. Not saying
but you know, sometimes
but
I was told or I've heard that sometimes when we bring a lot of baggage that we don't know into relationships,
that makes sense.
that we hurt the person that we are in a relationship with. And so one day, you know, they could be bringing us flowers, and then the next day they could be packing their stuff. And so it's just like, because men are so quiet and they don't say much, and we don't allow them to say much because we so busy trying to express ourselves that we forget to hear them out and how they really feel. So it's just one of the things, and I'm just like, dang, I thought about that, and I do know like it's certain things that I've been through in relationships. And I'm like, man, like I don't want it. That's why I said I'm trying to find what triggers me now. Because if I find what triggers me now, then it can help me in the long run. Hey. I know that I have daddy issues. I know that. Well, no, not no more. I don't think it's as bad as it used to be.
Because you're building that relationship.
Right. Because I'm building it. So
and
like,
they could help.
I feel like
all our trauma comes from our childhood.
Yeah.
So we fix what was broken or what we thought was broken in our childhood. It definitely fixes us as adults. So I totally agree.
So I just feel like even with just, and I think that's my thing even with Carson. Like with his dad, don't lie to him. Don't tell him you come to get him. Don't tell him you're gonna do this. Because my daddy did that. And I've always been that type of person that say if I have kids, I want to make sure that my child has a father, an active father. Because I never want my child to feel the way that I feel.
Mm-hmm.
So if you ain't gonna pick him up, don't even tell him you're gonna pick him up. If you ain't gonna do this for him, don't even tell him that. Because I never want him to feel, because men, even though men don't express it, they hurt too. So he's a kid, right?
Yeah.
So I don't want him to continue to build up as a kid and as a kid. And it's so crazy because when I was little, if my mama told me I was gonna love my daddy, I'd be like, okay, love my daddy to death. No matter what my daddy did, he still was just, you know what I'm saying, the man. He was my daddy. He couldn't tell me nothing. Girl, tell Carson he gonna live with his daddy. Girl, Carson will cry.
That's so funny.
I'm not going with my dad. This morning I told him, I said, we going out of town, leaving me with your dad. But you acting up. No, I'm not going with him. Please don't take me on there. Please, please, please give me another chance. And I'm like, that's crazy.
Not please give me another chance.
Yes. Do you know how many kids want to be with their daddy? But at an age of 4, he's already realized that's not where I want to be. I'm not like I understand that that lacks in that area, because now one time when Carson said, let me call my dad. Can you call my dad? Like,
he not getting that quality time that he wants, and he don't feel that love.
So he don't feel it. He's not right.
He don't want to be around it. Kids only want that if they feel and want. Like, kids do that. Like, I was on vacation for 3 days, right? I thought my kids was not gonna call me every day.
Yeah.
Every single day.
They know.
Like, I miss you. How many? It's my son. Them sons be like this all day long. He said, how many days again, baby? You still gonna see me when I get back. So what's the problem? Like, so yeah.
So you know, that's my biggest thing is giving Carson, whoever I date, giving him someone who is the total opposite of who his father is or who my father was.
Yeah.
You know. So it's just I know, like I literally can pinpoint what some of my triggers are and what I want. And I feel like
that's good.
Yeah. And I feel like even with the guys that I messed with, they was my man at that time. I felt like they did things that my dad did. I'm gonna do this and you don't do it. I'm gonna call you once I'm finished this and you don't call. So those type of things trigger me. So yeah, of course I reacted. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Because that's mine too. Like, if you say you gonna do something, do it. Like, just do it. And if you're not, communicate that.
Right.
I'm big on just saying what it is. If I'm confused just a little bit, my mind just go because it's no clarification. Mm-hmm. So now I'm in this area of like, okay, but and then now I'm reacting off of that confused feeling because I don't know. Like, should I have a guard up or should I put my guard down? Like,
so you're in a gray area.
Yeah, not black, gray. Yeah, not black or white, a whole gray area, and I don't think men be getting that. Like, I don't think they get that.
That's so true. Mm-hmm. How do you think social media has influenced dating dynamics in our age group?
I do not like social media when it comes to that. I feel like social media has ruined it to a certain extent. Because it's social media, right? So I don't feel like everybody's being 100% real. Like, it's a whole bunch of fairy tales of what could be, right? When do you see on social media where they talking about like their bad times? You have a few of at least our celebrity couples that may let us see, but most of the time we're seeing nothing but good, right? And then all of a sudden, boom, this couple is getting divorced. Wait a minute, just a fucking week ago they was on here to look up, and you know what I'm saying? So I don't really care for social media when it comes to relationships. So I'm not this type of person where I feel like you gotta post me on your page or you gotta, you don't. We can keep it just regular how it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to post me, I ain't gotta post you. Like, yeah. So,
I agree with that. I definitely feel like it's a fairy tale, and everybody is relationship goals.
Everybody's relationship goals. This person is doing this, and I feel like everything is a competition, right? Because they didn't seen this go viral. Oh, let me do this, but you're just doing like, I feel like most of the stuff on social media when it comes to these couples is for show. It's just, oh, let's get our views and likes, so let's do this. After the damn video done, now y'all can't stand each other. Y'all don't want to be around each other, but y'all just doing this because, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why I try not to pay attention to it.
Girl, I love Glow. And I love her too, yes. The latest album that she did, she talked about how one of her songs, and I love this, I can't even think what it's called. But she said how she um had basically had sex with two people in the industry. And said both of them was married. Ooh. But on social media, they posting their wife like ain't nothing.
That's how I was talking about. Yeah.
And that's how, like, even with me, the situation, I'm like, y'all posting, but then you jumping in somebody else and they be looking crazy.
And that's what I mean by don't take this social media stuff serious. Like niggas be out here with whole like situations and all that. They love it.
And I can see, like, I definitely like. I was having a conversation about somebody asked me about these celebrities. Did I think that they were having a relationship? And I said, the only reason why I said no, and I told them, I said, it's because I have dated a married man. Mm-hmm. So I know how women move when it comes to dating a married man, and I know how men will move if they're messing with somebody outside of their marriage. Mm-hmm. I said, and that ain't the way they move. So, like, nah, but it's just like, you know what I'm saying? So many people just be so worried about everybody else. Like, mm-hmm. I'm looking for my own man. I ain't worried about none of these people.
I'm sure I'm catching myself later. I be commenting on people's stuff like, girl, you ain't got no room. You ain't got no man, they got a man. So shut up. Shut up. You have no opinion. Like,
yeah. And it's crazy because, like, even with, you see women who are married and, they flirt with other men when they out and stuff like that. And I'm like, I was having a conversation with my friend. I said, if you were married, would you wear your ring all the time? She's like, yeah. I said, would you flirt with other men when you out? She was like, no. She said, not if I'm happy.
Right.
Because I'm happy, baby. I can't flirt with nobody.
I see you and only you, Pooka.
Yes. That's it. I'm ready to go home to my man.
Piss me off.
Matter of fact, I'm not taking that ring off, and I'm ready to go home with me.
Oh, I'm in a relationship. You got 2 hours max now. You finna go eat, have a drink, okay? Because I'm pissing him off on the way.
Yes. But you know what? I'm like that. Like, I think about, like, even the ones that I really was in a relationship with. Like, I know that he coming over. Yeah, we go out to eat for a little while, but I'm going home. Like, I'm not even thinking about, like, for real, I'm about to go.
I'm halfway engaged. Yes. Chop it up. Because when he like, what you doing? I'm on the way. Right now. Literally. Oh, no. Fact. I am that friend. Sorry, but I am that friend. I will leave my friends at the club to go with my man. Of course, I'm not just going to leave y'all. I'm checking. Y'all good? You good? Somebody roll with me, hey, you can take her home. Like, I'm making sure everybody's straight before I leave. But
yeah, I'm definitely going to go with my man.
Yeah,
I'm about to go.
That's the problem. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna check in on everybody.
Why men don't have that energy for this? I feel like men don't. Certain men do, but I just feel like men don't be having that energy to want to be with their girl like women do. Want to be with their man. But I said some men. Some. I guess you got to be in a relationship to be like.
You know, like in relationships, I really LeBron James.
They are so cute.
They are,
but I'm scared to say.
They are cute. And what really, like, I just really like about him is just, like, even when he get, like, commercial deals and stuff like that, like, he always brings his wife. Mm-hmm. Like, his wife is never, like, out the loop. Like, if you see him, you see his wife. Or you see his kids. Like, it's never just, like, him. And I like that. You know, but, yeah, my man gonna be right there. Just like Savannah. Yeah.
I'm recording this podcast here on the couch.
Yeah.
Hey.
Speaking to existence. Yes. Hey, boo.
No, for real. Like, he has no one.
I know, right?
Everything. So,
yeah, but I'm that friend too. I really am. I'll go out with you. We gonna kick.
Oh, I'm still gonna go out with my friend now. I ain't gonna neglect you. We still gonna hang out. But the time is very limited now. And it's like, that's why I want to just have friends where it's like we do get to the point where we have our mans, right? Mm-hmm. And now we can do couple nights. Right. We can do date nights. We can just do stuff where we getting that girl time in, but we also getting that one-on-one time.
I be wanting to. Yeah, I do. I want like a best friend. not best friend, best man type of thing. You know how all them came together at Christmas. It's all like that's
No fact.
like games,
No,
we together, like
fact.
kicking it, like real.
We're gonna speak I'm gonna give us about 5 years from now. This is definitely not happening. Not even long. But
I said, I was just telling my cousin we having a birthday party for my grandma. I said, well, I guess I'm gonna have to go ahead and pay for me a date.
you just when is the party?
September.
Oh,
Pay for a date.
you got time. Awesome. So maybe you got time to shake some up.
I thought about asking Carson God did. Just for the night. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You think he'll be okay with that?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. So it ain't on that though.
I don't know. But like,
So are you actively like trying to find something like dating sites or anything like that, or you just pretty much?
so let me tell you, dating sites are so cringy to me. I don't like swiping. I hate swiping.
And I don't like none of them. I don't. Because
I hate
I
swiping.
feel like on that dating site they openly do the most when it comes to because you already talk to so many women. It just seems like the same. I just
Yeah, I don't like swiping. I just be like, this is just getting super cringy. Because people like the pictures and like some people be naked, like the shirts off, and it just be a little cringy to me. It'd be a lot. So I don't like the dating app. I am looking for somebody, but I don't know exactly where to look or whatever. So I'm trying to go places, go out and stuff like that. But I think too, with me having a resting bitch face, a lot of guys don't approach me. So I can feel.
fix that.
I be trying to.
No, nigga, just
I mean, like they'll pass right by me and go to my friends. And they talk.
yeah, she.
So it's crazy.
That's okay.
Yeah. So
I've had that a couple times too. Like they're like, "Dang, smile." I'm like, "I'm good."
yeah, and I be good too, like really good. But I just don't be noticing.
It's always the wrong nigga that's telling me, "Sir, I don't want you to tell me now." Cause what the other one is? Shit, like, is you giving me something to smell like?
I was trying to
That's
take
my
my
reason.
I was trying to take my man to homecoming, everything this year. Ain't none of them came yet.
Sure.
And I hired somebody for them too.
You take my friend.
But no, I ain't got one. Ain't got one. Y'all know somebody who's looking for a woman? Look.
Send him this way.
Just know.
Yeah,
For real.
I just want to stay.
Who wants you to be a stay-at-home wife?
No,
You heard that?
No, I just know that's the tradition. Like that, men, some men be still expecting it.
That's in the country.
Yeah, I've had conversations with men who be like, "I'm like, but I'm too." Like men be, I feel like men be intimidated by me too. Yeah. Because I am a successful woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. And if they feel like they're not, I don't want to say as successful, but I don't know. I just be feeling like sometimes with what I be having going on, if I'm having a conversation with a guy, we're if they get to know each other stage or something, it's just like I feel like once I start talking about like my lifestyle, what I have going on, like my kids be working. I don't know if that like intimidates them, but it's like niggas just be going ghost. And I'm like, damn, not too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause I thought niggas want bitches to be working and take care of their kids and can take care of themselves and can hold shit down. Why is this intimidating?
Damn. I wonder. I asked somebody, one of my exes. I asked them, what is my biggest downfall in a relationship? They tell me I'm too independent.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, is that? But it's like you have to help me get out of that. I'm molded to do this shit by myself, right?
Mhm.
So now I'm allowing you in. I'm not just gonna just stop doing what I was doing. I need you to just kind of step up and show me that I got you. It's okay. You can kind of let go, and that's not gonna happen tomorrow.
And you know what
You
I
know
thought
what I'm
about, and when he told me that, I thought about our relationship, and I'm like, so it was times where I asked him to do something, and he ain't do it right away. So I did it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you want me to wait? While you at home, you want me to wait for you the next day or 2 days later. When you become available because you're not available because you got a wife. So I'm going to take care of what I have to take care of. I can't expect for you to take care of 2 households because clearly you don't know how to do that.
I mean,
So
you should have saved up.
yeah,
You
you're
was gonna
saying
charge
like,
them.
you know, that's the case. I even just, I mean, it could be something really small. You know what I'm saying? And you just cannot get to that. But anytime you ask me, I'm running because I know what my obligation is, or at least, hold on, wait a minute. Let me rephrase that. At that moment, I felt that you was an obligation.
Yeah.
But, you know.
And why we do that? Because why? You knew his situation, so why is it obligation? Right?
Exactly. And that's what I'm
do
saying.
That.
We do that. We put ourselves in these hard positions.
In these situations. We definitely do. It's crazy.
Because it's like, you're not my obligation. You gotta.
You ain't my man. In my head, you my man. But you're really not my man. So, how
And when I want to, and who I want to be. And you shouldn't even be able to question.
you should.
So let's think about it. And even with those type of things, like, why do you even feel comfortable telling somebody that you sleeping with another woman and you got a woman at home? I wouldn't even feel comfortable.
Oh, you're cold.
Yeah, I wouldn't even feel comfortable telling nobody. I don't care who it is. Like, that's not coming out of my mouth when I'm in a relationship with somebody. Because it's not your business. And it's like, it's always the ones who, it's like I have something to prove. But you ain't proving nothing. You look stupid. And you making your wife look dumb. So that's my thing. Like, I don't understand because it's always the ones who aren't in relationships that know how to keep quiet. The ones who are in relationships are the ones who feel like they have to. It's like a trophy for them.
Running cake, yeah. Because it ain't go that way, so they like, oh shit.
Well,
I ain't just have my cake and eat the soup in the situation. So I'm feeling.
Yeah. So it's just one of those type of things. But I'm definitely like in that when it comes to dating, like I just trying to figure it out because I don't want to fall into a pot of I already know what it look like. A man got a woman, I already know what you look like, and you know what I'm saying. So you can't trick me. I already know, been there, done that. Mm-hmm. But I just want something that is my own, and I just want it to just be like genuine. Yeah, I should. Organically, and why can't I be independent? Yeah.
You should want that from your woman, though. That should make you feel fucking good that I have an independent woman that's gonna take care of what the fuck she needs to take care of. And here I go. You really just a backup. You know, not the backup like that, but you know what I'm saying? What's that fabulous song? You Make Me Better? Like, yeah, that's what it is.
It's a balance.
It's a balance. Like, we just help each other. You want your woman to be able to stand on 10 toes, take care of what you gotta take care of, just because, you know, you doing that too. And we just come together. That's what it is.
And it ain't about the money. It ain't about
the money. It ain't about none of it. Like, we is 50-50 putting in the same effort to make this shit work. It can't be no 80-20. And then sometimes it's gonna be like that in a relationship. So it's not gonna always be a 50-50. But for me, I just gotta know that my partner, when I am at a 20, he's gonna provide that 80.
I think too, a lot of men want to be wanted and needed, and I get that.
I totally, yes. I can make you feel that way. Yeah. I can definitely make you feel that way, but it's levels to this.
Right. Though. And I never want to take that man title away from me.
Right.
But,
and that's when intimidation comes in there. Yeah. Because if it's like, oh, I know that my woman makes more money than me. Even though you can not be acting like it. Right. You treating him like the man he is. But in his mind, he knows you bringing in more than him, that's still gonna fuck with him.
And
men are so
crazy.
ego driven.
Right.
Like,
and with us, we just like, it is what it is.
Because regardless, I'm gonna take care of it.
Right.
If I gotta pay for the whole trip, you my nigga, I got it. That's
is
just
what
the
it
fuck it
is.
is.
If I'm not complaining, what you complaining?
What is you complaining for?
Like, what?
Especially if I'm not the type of woman that's throwing stuff in your face, because you do have those type of women who are doing it, providing, and then they talking to the man like you not a man.
Right.
They throwing it back in his face. Oh, you ain't got no money. You broke. No, that's not me. As long as you with me and I'm seeing you showing some type of effort, and I see what you're doing, I do not mind front. I gotta front this bill for, that's what I'm saying. That's where the 80-20 comes in at. So if I gotta front this bill for this time and I'm providing the 80 and all you can do is 20, I'm good with it because we locked in like that. But I'm not doing it when I'm doing this pocket.
Yeah. Oh, that's over. Been there, done that.
Yeah, that's over. I can't.
I'm like, you want what? Can't do that. I'm not buying no food. Not buying you a drink. I'm not doing nothing. I'm sorry.
I can't do
I'm not even gonna play wifey to you. No.
Can't do any of that.
Can't do nothing.
Anything that requires me to act like I'm a girlfriend, I can't do it.
Until I'm like that. I can't.
Now, once we sit down, we have that conversation, and we be like, okay, this is what we're doing, this is what we're working towards. Then, that dude is coming. But to do that without no title, that shit is very draining.
And boundaries, like you said, just setting them boundaries. Because even like
men don't like boundaries.
Oh no,
men do not like boundaries. You're trying to set a boundary. It's like you saying I can't come get none because you want to sit here and change your way.
Oh yeah, they won't talk to you.
Bitch, fuck you.
Right.
Oh, goose. Wait, what? Like
that's one thing. Like I'm learning. I'm like, bro. Like even with having a child, like Carson daddy the same way. Like, F you. He asked me to be in a relationship with him again, and that one no.
Oh, but my head. Oh, there what people do like shit.
I said, no,
I can't do that. I can't do that. We haven't even shown change behavior with the
I'm like, did you? Yeah. I'm like, did you forget everything you did? Like when I was, we can't go back to that. No.
Because at that point, fool once, twice, and three times. Nah, this on me.
Yeah,
I let you fool me 3 times.
3 times is good.
75 times, it's on me.
First time with the wife.
I'm not gonna let you. I'm not gonna let you fool me 78 times. 77 was the max.
That's crazy. Yeah. And I felt like that was a stand on business type of moment. Cause like no matter like it was just one of the things like people will always make little smart comments, guys, especially like oh you might want to blah blah blah. I would ignore it. Kept ignoring like the little comments or the baby and all that I would ignore. And then that was that last.
I think you my man back. I'm calling you. I am horrible. I am horrible.
And then when he asked about going on the trip,
because don't ignore me if I just called you back. His answer.
He said no.
It's Brittany. You talking babe. Brittany ain't need nothing. Babe. She girl, how are you?
I mean,
it's me, babe, looking at you, babe. Because I need you to acknowledge.
I'm not doing that.
That's the problem because I do that. See something? I'm learning a lot from this. So,
man, yeah. So, I know that you have probably been seeing a lot on social media when it comes to friendships. Like people have just like been ending their friendships and long friendships, best friends, all of that. How are you, especially with us being in our 30s? How are you nurturing friendships like during this time?
Because I feel like you've been in my life long enough to know the friendships that I've been in and out of. And now I'm kind of at that stage where I don't even force friendships no more. Especially from females. It's so crazy because you know what? We're not gonna go into it. But because it's just like crazy how we are with females than how we are with men.
I'm gonna tell you this. Men make you come.
Female. You right. Okay. Bitch, I can cut you off. Yeah. But how I am with females now, I'm not forcing the friendships. Like I feel like in my past and because it was like I feel like an attachment issue, like I just would force friendships. Like I just wanted to have like a lot of friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now that's not a desire for me. I just feel like I have my solid few. I know like what these friends are for, what purpose they serve. I feel like before I didn't know that. I wanted all my friends to serve the same fucking purpose. I wanted to mix and mingle all my friends. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like in the midst of that, I learned a lot. So now I don't know, I just reciprocate again. If you show me that you want to be in my life and you want to be my friend, I'm doing the same thing. And it's just what it is. If you're not giving me energy, I don't need
I think I'm the same way. I do want friends.
Mhm.
But I'm learning as I'm getting older because in my 20s, I had a lot of friends. And I had close friends who I loved dearly. And, you know, things happen over time. And our friendships didn't last. And now, so I've been in my 30s. We've been trying, some of us have been trying to kind of reconnect. And I'm not forcing it. Because I think my biggest thing is it hurt me so bad during my 20s that I'm just like, I'm just gonna let it, like, however it go, it go. If it don't go, it don't go, type of thing. And I'm careful too, because once you show me who you are, that's who you are.
Okay.
And people change. I do know that. We're in our 20s, so we change. You know what I'm saying? We grow up and we see where our mistakes were and, you know, how triggers happen and what could, you know, make me react this type of way.
It definitely depends on the disrespect if I'm going to reconnect with you. It's not too many friends that I've fallen out with. Like I feel like if you didn't really mean something to me, I'm not gonna try to reconnect with you. And it's only one friend I got out there that I have fought. Most of my friends that I did fall out with, that I wanted to reconnect with, it has been good. I just have that one friend that I still like, damn, like, bitch, why the fuck? Yeah, like, why we can't? And I know shit's not gonna be how we used to, but I just feel like, you know, it's one of those things where it's just like, that shit wasn't worth us falling out. It was one of those. Like, we didn't disrespect each other, we didn't cross the line. It was a very small misunderstanding.
Y'all was in y'all 20s, so maybe y'all
And we
should
were
reconnect.
very, very young. And so that's the thing, like I tried to reconnect with her, but that was like a couple years ago, but she went forward, the bitch still got me blocked on everything. So I'm just like, what am I supposed to do at this point? Because like if this point it's like that's what I'm saying, like with the forcing, I'm like, I don't wanna force the shit to happen. So I feel like at this point, I just gotta let her come to me. You know what I'm saying? Like if she wants it, I'ma be open to it, but
yeah, I think I'm not trying to force anything. I'm not looking for nobody either. Me and my best friend. Like we like done. Like that's just like never coming back. Like I'm not trying. Yeah. Yeah.
y'all used to be anyway. Did y'all ever even fall out after that? Or cause I think you still was trying to be a friend, right?
Yeah, I was trying to, you know, see past it because I'm like, that really want my man type of thing. But no. We did kind of try to. It was just like a whole bunch of stuff. Actually, we just really stopped being friends last March. March 2023. Like, officially, like, don't call me, like, you blocked my phone. Probably blocked on her phone too. And
yeah.
And it actually was like revisiting what happened that night, that day, or whatever. But the guy sent me a picture of her from the night. Yeah.
He says years later?
Yeah. That in March. So I sent it to her. So he said,
because it was on your birth. It was like got you.
So it wasn't
probably.
It wasn't even no video of like it wasn't no memory. He took a video of her and I did not know. It was no. She was standing up like she was standing up by the bed and we were in the bed and she was talking to us or whatever. I don't know if she was drunk or whatever. But anyways, he sent the video to me and I sent it to her to let her know that he had the video. And girl, she went off like, why would you send this and blah 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 and I'm I'm like, girl, like, you think this funny? I'm like, no. I'm letting you know that this man has a video of you and you let him videotape me. I didn't let him because I didn't even know. She literally said in the video, are you not videotaping me? He said no. I didn't even know this video was there. So he sent it to me, and I'm still trying to figure out why did you send that to me? Because that is not.
Because I was
I'm not even on this video. Like, what?
I was literally thinking and gonna ask you, what was his purpose of the video? Did he even reply for that?
No, he told me. No, he said that the girl reached out to him.
He said your best friend reached out,
and she was like that she was going to call the police because he had the video. But you know what? Let me tell you this, and this is how I felt about it. And I went off because I'm like, I sent it to you because to just let you know that you had it, but. That just goes back to how guilty you are for the situation that you did because you did that, not me. You mad at me, but you slept with mine. Dude, like, I mean, that was mine. It was not yours.
Yes.
He didn't even know you. First time you knew.
So did she just go in there drunk? Okay, we can talk about this later. Because
I still don't know. Like, I don't even know.
Did you just wake up?
It was in the morning.
That's what I'm saying. Did you just wake up and feel like you wanted to do something and just went in there and came here with my business?
It's like you had already had that in your head, like to do something like that. So that's what really kind of got me. But I was trying to be this nice person and still, you know what I'm saying, be her friend and like look past, like, okay, stop taking the niggas, you know what I'm saying, and just, you know, be cool with her. I ain't cool with neither one of them. But at the end of the day, it's still just one of those things where it's just like I'm just setting boundaries, like, so no. Like, and there's certain things that I'm looking at with people. And if I see those qualities that I don't like in like past friendships, I'm not gonna talk to you over. So it's just me and just how I do, you know what I'm saying, how I look at certain stuff. So. But that's my thing when it comes to friendships. It's just boundaries and, like you said, not forcing anything. But I do want friendships that I can learn from. Like, I'm not the smartest person in our friendship.
Yeah.
So like I need somebody smarter than me. Because somebody told me.
I don't even want to say smarter than me, but we both on the same level. Like you help me, I help you, you teach me, I teach you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because of course there's gonna be some things you know that I don't know and some things I know that you don't know. Like I just want us to just be mentally level-headed and on the same page. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So I'm just like really seeking out like friendships where like we definitely can like discuss God together and, you know what I'm saying, go to church and, you know, discuss relationships, laugh, have fun, like, and, you know, just be transparent.
Yeah.
I'm so tired of women not being transparent with their friends.
Yeah.
Like, why you let your friend go outside looking like that? Because you weren't transparent with her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that I feel like is back in your 20s, and then at the same time, I feel like sometimes people are so jealous of people.
Yeah, it be low key envy.
Yeah, like
that's where with you friends that come in the picture who be wanna be the one who be the center of the attention all the time. Like, okay, friend, like use that girl, but can I be? Right. It's my birthday. Can I be this girl? You know what I'm saying? Little shit like that. Like the two girls that I just went on a trip with. Like I don't know if you ever met them, but they work at the shop with me. They work at the shop with me, and when I say like when you said the transparency, I promise you. Don't sugarcoat a thing. In the beginning, that shit used to be like, oh, wait. Because you know, you so used to yes friends, having friends that's gonna like pacify what you doing. Girl, you should just be like, see this one. I was like, what you mean? Wait, huh? So you're not gonna agree with me on this?
Right.
No, I'm not gonna agree with you. Or if I come in and I'm just looking, you okay, friend? Like, you ain't come here and that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not being on no fake shit, just really just letting me know, like, that don't look right. No, that's not cute. I just thought, yeah, girl, like, and not trying to be steal the show. Like, they gonna let me do what it, you know, do what I do, and vice versa. Like,
and that's my thing. Like, even in relationships, going into like men with men, I want you to be able to say, like, nah, like, friend, we ain't even go back down that path. Like,
oh yes,
leave that where they said. You know what I'm saying?
Because you can tell me like 10 times. When it comes to the man, you can tell me everything else, baby. But when it comes to the nigga, I'm not gonna do it.
And let you honest.
Because
you know yourself.
I'm just saying, like, if you say the right thing, I'll be back. Like, I'll be like, fuck. And then I tell myself at the end, like, why did you do this? My friends say, AB, you know how in a relationship where they say, if you get like a physically abusive relationship, right? They're like, she'll leave when she gets tired. that's how I feel like I'm not in a physically abusive type
You're
of
not.
situation, but I'm in like a
Mentally,
emotionally, all of that type of thing. And it's just like, I don't know. It's like I'm tired and I'm not tired.
Well, I'm tired.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to
But no, like now I feel like I'm more on the tired side. At first, it used to be like, oh, it was a game. Right? Because you already know how the shit's going, right? It was a game. I was like, oh, yeah, it was fun, it was cool, it was cute. Now, like, it's not cute.
Yeah. And it get like that.
It's not cute.
Yeah. And that's my thing. And no matter, and you're going to have, like, I feel like as a woman, of course, you gonna miss that person. You might reminisce on some things that y'all did. But girl, I will shut that whole little memory thing down, like, girl. So do I need to remind you?
No.
What he did to you?
No, facts. Facts.
Like, I'm currently writing a book right now.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't figured out exactly what the title is going to be, but right now it is My Pussy Is Not Your Concern.
Period.
And so I feel like that sometimes as women, we allow our vaginas to think for us. And you know, the emotional part.
Thinking of me, shit, I'm like, girl, chill.
Yes. And then once it happens,
it's like this and this
is not connected.
Two different minds. Dead ass. When this one what she wants,
she wanted.
This gonna take whatever.
And
right?
I'm like, bro. Yeah. And I'm discussing how as women, like we are the mother of this. We cannot allow this to run our life, because as soon as that happens, we have not only abused ourselves, we have abused her.
Yeah, we discombobulated.
Like, it's like we ain't even adding up the stuff. It's not adding up. It's not.
And you sit here going like
so and then you like, damn. You lay there like, damn, I cannot believe I just did this to this man. I want to be with me. What the fuck? Yeah. Yeah, but once you get to a point where they both connect, she gonna be dry for him, because she like, I ain't got, like, we good. And that's the thing about it, like, sometimes we are just so disconnected with our vagina and our mind, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, we just decide we're just gonna let anything happen. And it's like, at the end of the day, you just abuse yourself and you abuse her. Regardless, think of her as a person. That's how I look at it now. You know, so that's like my biggest thing.
It's just that, and that's another hard struggle.
It's all, you know.
It's definitely a mind thing.
Yeah, it is.
Definitely, you have to let this control this instead of letting this control that.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a mind thing. But how do you get to the point of letting this control that? What the fuck?
I think too with me is like I said,
when you think about like celibacy and all that, I had my thoughts for that, but then when I get the real thinking.
But you know, like I said, I think my biggest thing is understanding and realizing when you don't understand, you have not like fully like dissected exactly what that person has done to you and how it made you feel. Like, how did it really make you feel at that moment? Of course, we say it made me sad. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like, how does that really make you feel? I think once you realize, like, this person really fucking disrespected me. Like, this person made me feel like the bottom. Like, when I say at homecoming, that person made me feel like the bottom, like scum on the bottom of his feet. I rode home all the way to Georgia. Serica sat crying and just fucked. And not to the point where not because I'm thinking to myself like, damn, like, man, but it was more of like, I never expected you to do that to me. Like, you have always been my person, so I never expected you to do that to me. And the fact that you did that to me just shows me I cannot put my trust in niggas. I can't just expect for every nigga to, just because I've given them my vagina does not mean that they're gonna treat me with the utmost respect that I need as a woman. So at that point, now I'm connected.
Ooh, that's a word.
We connected. That don't keep no man. You know what I'm saying? Don't keep no man from saying any and everything, and no matter how many
and
years.
And how he want to move.
Yeah.
None of that. They won't.
Because even if they had feelings for you, they still gonna hurt you with their words. Still, because they can move like that. And they know that it's gonna bother, but yeah, that shit bother me. Ain't gonna lie. Ate me
I guess
up.
I do gotta get to that point of. I mean, I feel like I am. It's just. I know I have some issues.
You just gotta dissect it.
Yeah.
For real. Because that's what really made me like think about like, nah, I'm good. Would I ever, if somebody asked me, would you ever talk back to him?
I was just gonna say, what if he come back and tries to apologize and have a conversation?
I had a dream that he apologized.
And in your dream, you didn't even take this nigga back? Damn, you the cool one. You didn't take him back at the dream apology?
I had a dream that he apologized. And I just think that I'm just at a point where I'm just like that hurt. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't come back from that because
I talked to you that bad?
Like, I came back.
No, I'm sorry. I'm adjusting myself.
I came back from you having get married. I came back from like all this stuff. Like, and I don't even know, like literally I'm blind because I don't know what happened. I don't know what, you know what I'm saying?
He just walked up to you.
Like, man, I was talking to him, like, hey, come here. And so he came over there. And I'm just like, we having a conversation, and he was like we was just fucking, right? Ooh, like we ain't friends, yes.
But that's what that was. What we was. It was more.
Yeah, he was like, we was just fucking, right? Like we ain't friends. We ain't never like nah. Like we good.
I bet you was shocked. Cause what you mean, like? Cause
what? But
one charges or was he?
But you know, it wasn't my boyfriend.
Cause it don't take me like. Cause what?
No, but what I'm saying is like my thing was this, like. You know how sometimes you go back through your messages and stuff and you see like the messages or the conversation that you and this person had. Mm-hmm. So like probably like a year prior to that, like you was just texting me talking about let's meet in Birmingham. You was just telling me like me and you was talking about something. You was like, love you too, dickhead. Like we have exchanged love yous and everything. Like I've talked to you, like me and you have considered each other friends. Like you was my, you know what I'm saying? Like we have talked, and I get it. Yes, it was sex, but at the same time, we have definitely established that we had some type of feelings for each other. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that you can even just twist it around and say that, like, dang, like really?
You heard it's good, man.
I don't even know what I did, but yeah, you heard it's good. But some hookah marriages, what you gonna say? You know what I'm saying? Hookah bear.
Oh, my son just told me I can't call him Pootie no more. I know we're not even talking about kids, but they hurt my heart. Now I want a baby.
I know. But we are at the end, and
we're right now. We're talking about kids.
This is how raw are you? So the question is, what has been the hardest part about establishing relationships in your 30s? Hardest part.
Oh, fuck. Accepting people for who they are. Okay. So that's been very hard. Because I've always accepted people for who they are.
I like that. Yeah. I have, this year, one of my sayings is everybody's reality is not your reality. Yeah. And so you just have to realize, and I used to tell some of my cheerleaders, like, you gotta realize all y'all didn't grow up in the same household. So what your beliefs are, it's not the next person's beliefs. So you cannot expect for them to just jump off and treat you the way that you're gonna treat them. Like, they don't work like that. Yeah. So everybody will be having high expectations. Yes. And if people don't deliver how I think and how I know I would deliver, I take that personal. And I shouldn't do that. So I know that's something that I definitely have to work on. But you know, still growing and learning and stuff. So before this episode, you thought what? And now you know what? Oh, thought I thought I was getting better. Yeah. I still have some shit I gotta work on. For sure. Before this episode, I think I thought I was kind of over what the dude did to me. That's one over too. I'm still a little salty. No. Cause I'm just like, what? Like, how you do that? Yeah. Oh, so I still want to fight him. I was under the influence. Run up, get done up. too. I was just like, dang. I was just sitting there like, I'm just like, I'm confused. Just like, what? Like, what?
Yeah.
What happened? Yeah. So I do like it's something that I'm working on. Like my boots were still hurt. Still jacked up. Yeah.
So if you reach out and call her?
Hell no.
Okay. She's like, no, don't talk to me.
No, I'm good. I think I have like, you know, one of those things where the silent apologies. It's like I forgive you. But we ain't got time. We good. And I'm still dealing with it in my way of trying to just release it. But I forgive you, like you good though.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we just ain't.
We just not.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be the selfish part. We think that's your person and you be wanting that person for you, then you find out it's not your person.
I ain't gonna tell you what else I think about. But yes. So thank y'all. Yeah. Thank y'all for joining us on this episode, y'all. This was a really good episode.
Thanks for having me.
I think I learned a lot too. Yeah. Y'all keep serving it raw.
Not me.
And none of y'all like me, no. Keep serving it raw. And follow us on Instagram.
Beautiful to me. BEAUTEEFUL_2_MB.
Okay. You can follow me at one Brittany Brene. And you can follow me on TikTok with Serving It Raw. Y'all. And y'all just have a good day. And remember, them is not y'all men if they ain't y'all men. Bye, y'all.
My man.
Girl, you know he got
Who is he? Let me turn it off so you can say it.
I'm sorry.
Look at me.
He got you know